Who's awake on this beautiful Tuesday morning? Plug my phone into charge. Where's your phone, bros? Bought an Apple Watch. So useless. Explain to me what I would really do with this thing. I really don't know. It's dead too. Even better. Well, I had a little display of wearables that I bought that nobody would ever use. Good morning, Kemfic. Alright guys, so let me tell you why I haven't been on Twitch for a bit. Because we've been out of mate. But today, we have green mate. Yerba mate, enlightenment. This is the best one. Though, I used to think that. I'm having it now. I took 2 sips. It's kind of mediocre. You know what I want, Twitchies? Waffles. Do you have any waffles? No, I don't know about any waffles, but alright, so let's see what music we'll listen to today. And then we'll get to working. Yeah, I've been listening to this song. That's how I feel about San Francisco, you know? When every other person here wants every other to leave. That's right. San Francisco is truly a tribal city, you guys. It's home to different factions of people who all want different things and all dislike the other factions. We have our very own set of Morlocks. You guys know the Morlocks? Who read The Time Traveler? The Time Machine. That was it. Man, I read this shit when I was young. That was cool. The Morlocks. Alright, so let's go. What do we want to do? Well, let's focus on, let's turn the optimizer off. Let's see, point map. We'll let the optimizer off, but we'll just, we'll fix all the vertices. And then let's focus on removing the low quality points. Look at all these low quality points. Those shouldn't exist. They eventually go away, I think. I think my pruner eventually works, but like it'll work a lot better if we could just not add them. Look at all that crap. Alright. So let's read OrbSlam's filtering. So we do like this filtering here, but let's see what OrbSlam has to say. I know OrbSlam just has like really fancy ass shit for this. Here we go. Triangulate each map. What's up, New Tom Cruise? I'm actually hanging out with that girl tonight. You know, we still hang out. Okay. Check parallax between rays. Let's figure out what that means. Maybe it's in your WorkSlam paper. Do you guys know what parallax between rays means? Search for matches that fulfill epipolar constraints. So that's search for triangulation. So that's search by projection, I think. Well, this isn't search by projection is points that are already in the map. So this is about adding new points. Tracking, let's find the point in 25%. New map point creation. Connected keyframes. For each unmapped. New map points are created by triangulating orb from connected keyframes in the co-visibility graph. For each unmatched orb in KI, we search a match with the other unmatched point in the other keyframe. And describe those matches that do not fulfill the epipolar constraints. Orb pairs are triangulated to accept the new points. Positive depth in both cameras, parallax, reprojection error, and scale consistency are checked. Initially, a map point is observed from 2 keyframes so that it could be matched in others. Okay. So yeah, guys, I like Microsoft. I don't have a problem with Microsoft. They've never done anything to like really piss me off. I tell you, I probably like them better than like Google. I don't know. I mean, I don't really dislike Google either. But like, fundamentally, Microsoft's business model is much more aligned with my goals than like Google's business model. Like, it's unfortunate that like Google and Facebook are media companies. Talked about this a little on Twitter. It's unfortunate that they're media companies, right? Because the media company does not have the same goals as you. Whereas a company like Microsoft or Apple, I mean, they kind of just want to like, you know, they want to like sell you a product, right? Like they want to sell you a product or a service. That's fine. That's like the engine of capitalism. That's what makes capitalism great. Like really, I mean, capitalism when it's based around consent. I mean, that is consent, right? When I purchase an iPhone X, this is a consensual transaction between me and Apple. When Google, you know, tracks my cookie around the internet and then like uses psychology to figure out what's most likely to get me to click on an ad, it's not so consensual anymore, right? No, just wanting money is great, guys. Don't get it twisted. Like, capitalism and wanting money is great. The problem is, like, you know, like, it's a, I mean, you know, oh god, we won't go there. We won't go there. That's too much. But like, really, what it comes down to is consent. Okay. Yes. Model, initial pose estimation, new map point creation. Okay, we have to check for positive depth in both cameras, parallax, reprojection error. Now, if I recall correctly, SLAM just does the triangulation in... Yeah, it's just doing it in the real world. It's just doing it in like full on current keyframe. So we had this for a bit, but I didn't think it worked. Like they're straight up just doing it in the actual pose of the frame. But when I tried this, it didn't work. It had like numerical stability issues. No, I'm drinking mate. What do we know? Capitalism is always consent. It's like advertising that can kind of blur the line, right? I mean, what is advertising but kind of a form of coercion? You know, you don't want coercion. You want consent. Oh, okay. I think I actually know the reason it broke. Ah, this is interesting. Okay. I think that it's just because my 0.1 check was bad. So let's go back to doing this. And like put the checks just in line here. Did I break the Google Chrome sandbox? I don't talk about that. Okay. For that, triangulate the point we don't have matches for. So for some reason I'm still triangulating them all. We don't really have to do that. Well, do we? No, we don't. Okay, so they just say equals 0, which is ballsy. Sorry, I'm waiting for I'll try texting you this afternoon. I'm booked until, okay. I'm talking to a reporter later today. But, you know, I gotta say nice things to the reporter. No, nobody codes in assembly language. Don't be a noob. Noobs. A lot of noobs. Alright. Did they actually just say not equal to 0? Let me try that. I mean, you certainly don't want to have divided by 0. So that's good. I'm not even really sure what that does. Now we're separating triangulation from the checks. Okay, now let's do checks down here. So we check that it triangulates in front of the camera. So basically what we want to do, I believe, like you can really see this well in the kitty reverse one. I want to refactor this a little bit. So if you dot it with the inverse of the pose, you project it from the local frame into the global frame, which makes me think that if you dot it with the pose itself, I don't know, like, is that the same thing? Like, I don't know why they, God, look at all this complex shit they write. Why is there all this complex shit? It's too loud, the walls are too thin. Why is that so crazy? That. I don't like why is that? That's just wrong. I'm sick at math, bros. Okay, so it's not like right. RCW row 2 dot. Oh, so they're really only computing the Z. Let's just save compute. Couldn't care less. Should I do this? Is this more right? It seems more right. Okay. So we have to check that it's in front of both cameras. So you can see like this point here is behind the cameras. Well, so let's just think this through and think whether I'm doing this right. So we're moving forward. So we're moving forward on the Z-axis. So we would expect that the points when moved into local camera frame are, if we're at 6 and this is 0, no hacking. Anyone talks about hacking is banned. Hacking's illegal, bros. Don't hack. Alright, so this is 0, and this is 6. So we would expect that if the point is at 66 in global coordinate frame, it's at like 60 in local coordinate frame. So this is correct, right? So I don't know why, but that's correct. Okay. Well, so there's a CV2 camera thing that I really like, and it just shows you a good way to think about it. Trinsics. This, yeah. So that's our pose matrix, and we're dotting our pose matrix with the okay. So you see, look, that's a pose matrix, and we dot it with that. So we end up with, so we'll say, you know, PL1, PL2. If PL1 sub 2 is less than 0, or PL2 sub 2 is less than 0, continue. Check points are in front of both cameras. Oh, so much better. I don't like this equals 0 here. When do things equal 0? I'm not even sure what that means in a floating point world. Because if they're literally identical, it equals 0. Okay. There's like somewhat less crap. Okay, check reprojection error in first keyframe, check reprojection error in second keyframe. Okay, I don't know why they wrote this like ridiculously complex shit. Okay, I should just be able to take that point. I don't understand. I can just take that point and I can go like this, right? Just empty dot K. Do I have K here? That's like global. Should probably move this out of the main class. Bro, get out of hacking. Hacking's for losers. You know what's cool, bros? Math. Do math. Math's cool. Okay, cool. So those are the X and Y points. Now we can actually test the reprojection error. I mean, okay, cool. So those are the errors in the reprojection. if we assume that that's the point. So we can check them. They all look reasonable. I don't know what an allowed error should be. Greater than 1 or something? Five nine nine one. Oh, so they're not using mean squared. They're just using. It is mean squared. They're just not taking the square root. That's cuter. Sum of squares. Five 5.991 times sigma square 1. Okay, I don't know. Look at this one, 7. Greater than 1? What do I say about hacking equals ban? Who wants to be banned? Okay, I think the last check I need to write is the parallax check. It would be helpful if I understood what parallax was. Sell Bitcoin. Sodal. There's always some sucker that will buy. And machine learning is not limited by data, it's limited by infrastructure. Okay, let's check parallax. Check reprojection error, check scale consistency. I don't know what that means. I don't think we have that. Oh yeah, we don't have scale. Let's talk about ML. ML is kind of cool. It's not self-driving cars. We're really here to talk about SLAM though. Okay. Check parallax between rays. Let's understand this. InvFX. Oh, I don't understand what this stuff is. Oh. Okay, so this is just dotting it with kinv, which I think I have already. So we can take this. We can actually check that. We'll check that up top. That's in helpers. We should just check this for all of them. do this kind of shit somewhere else too. Do I do it in that point map? No. I don't know if that transpose is really okay. It probably is. Yeah, it's like a fairly symmetrical matrix. Okay. So that's just projecting them into normal frame. So let me see what this parallax check actually means. Check parallax between rays. Okay. Well, so that's XN1. They call it XN1 and XN2. Copy their naming convention. I don't really know what that means, but RWC1. So it's the rotation of the keyframe. I don't really understand this. No stereo and very low parallax. Oh, well, first off, that's a bug. Guys, you should be checking for my bugs. Okay. So we want to... This is a rotation based on the pose. So the copy there is exactly, I'm not really understand what it does. It's this. Ray 1 dot ray 2 I don't understand this. Why are they rotating? Oh, I kind of get it. Parallax is large enough. We can use okay, so ray 1 dot ray 2, so I mean, I guess I just call this ray 1. I don't exactly understand what array means. Check parallax is large enough. So, oh, they're doing XN1 there. Oh, that's kind of cute. I do that with triangulate, right? No, I don't. What? How does this work? Oh, because I just don't do it with KPUs. Okay, this is stupid. We don't actually need to dot these KNs because we actually track that already. Ugh. So we can just do KPs here. By rotating into pose frame. I might have that backwards. have to do sub IDX, right? Yeah. Could you update your README section in lib CV2 misleads? Why? I don't think it matters. It's still called CV2. I don't know. If it's OpenCV, it's not OpenCV3. Like Python imports CV2. Well, Python 3 imports CV. It's Python 3. It still imports CV2, right? Okay, so they're dotting them together and dividing it by the norm. So this is apparently whatever parallax is. It's always 1. Like, this might only be like not close to 1 in the presence of crazy rotation or something. This does seem like the most useless metric. Or I did the math wrong. Okay, it's like always 1. Cosine parallax rays is less than. Oh. Cosine parallax is less than cosine parallax stereo. So we don't even have a cosine parallax stereo because there is no stereo. The fuck is this shit? B stereo 1, B stereo 2, and cosine parallax rays is less than 0.9998. Oh. If parallax is greater than or equal to 0.9998, continue. Let's see what we get. Loss of a lot of points. But is the crap gone? That's what matters. No, we still have crap. We should have more crap. Did I get the check backwards? No. I don't know what this means. We want to look for high parallax points. Do I have a definition somewhere? If a scene is planar or nearly planar and there's low parallax, it can be explained with a homography. Parallax is checked. Okay, so basically, yeah, points at infinity do not have sufficient parallax. Now, systems not included in the map, but are very informed of the rotation of the camera. Yeah, no shit. Okay, cool. Huh? Parallax? No, so they did definitely the other one, the other check. I don't understand, like most of the time this thing doesn't have stereo. Cos parallax stereo equals cos parallax rays plus 1. And B stereo 0, B stereo 2, or cos. Alright, so that's the only check that matters. I don't know. Like, it just looks like it throws a lot of points away. Let's try without the ground truth and see if that works. We are just throwing a lot of points away when we do this. Oh, that looks better. Oh, that looks significantly better. Take a look. Look at how it's not like, you know, that's so much smoother. Wait, except for the fact that it's so smooth that it's just flying off the end. Okay, so actually it becomes utter bullshit because it's totally wrong. So this check is garbage. Wait, 0 vertices to optimize. Oh, because I'm not optimizing the frames. Okay. Different problem, bros. Put that back to 20. Not optimize forever, otherwise it gets really slow. Okay, so now we have jerkiness. This is without the parallax check. It is vaguely correct. Let's add the parallax check back in. I don't know. It looks kind of the same. It's the same kind of low quality shit. Look at that low quality shit. I think the map might be higher quality, and I think we might be getting less crap. But are we just getting less crap because, like... we're adding less things? Oh, I love money, guys. I love money. Money is great. Money is... you should want money. Money is what makes the world go round. Love money. Love capitalism. Money. Some people don't have money. Yeah, that's a tragedy, man. But I got money. I love money. You should love money too. That's right. Let's see. Let's look at some money. Oh yeah, look at this. $20. Yeah, bros. Look at that money. Oh, love money. My monitor's dirty. Don't talk about hacking. We're not talking about hacking, bros. I'm talking about SLAM. That's right. And money. We're talking about money. That's right. $20. Yeah. Get it. Look at all this crap being added to my mail. Look at all that crap. Went over there. Oh, I hate this check. I don't understand what rays are, man. What's a ray? The other checks are all very reasonable. Do I use 2 for my reprojection error mean? We should up this to 2. Let's be a little more reasonable here. How can you have money? I don't know. Earn it. Perform a valuable service for your fellow member of society. It's not OpenCV3. It's just not. It's wrong. That's wrong, like not having money. Have money. problematic nature of this Twitch stream. No, those belong there. No! That's never going to match up those points. Oh, my map is ruined. You want to earn money from computer? You can earn money from computer. There's so many opportunity to earn money. Look at that shit. Look at it. It doesn't really do that. When I do this one, it doesn't do that. Well, what I do, because it's not it's optimizing, but like... Update normal and depth. We should probably track normals as well. It might be a cool thing to do. What do you think about working? No. That might give you money, but what you really want is passive income. Just imagine. The problem with working for Google or a big company to have money is you have to work. Imagine you found a way where you could just get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to do anything. You just get money. What a deal that would be. All right, let's change this a little bit. Well, I don't know about this. Yeah, bro, work is life, but you think you want to do your work for somebody else, man? You gotta get equity. You gotta work for yourself. You spend your life making a salary. Let me tell you something. You're never gonna be rich. You're always gonna be working. You gotta get some money. You know, maybe put that shit in the stock market, bro. Figure out how to invest, and don't invest in dumb shit. Invest in index funds. That's right. If you invest in index funds, invest in you know what PewDiePie says? Invest in property, bros. If len x.shape equals 1, then we just want to add a 1 to the end. Oh, God, should I really just write this? Oh, right, this is terrible. I know it's terrible. Yeah, I know I'm bad. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, it's truly terrible. That's some terrible-ass code. Terrible. Why is that still there? No, Control C. True. Learn what parallax means. I don't want more viewers. I like having a few of you bros. If I had too many viewers, it would turn into lowest common denominator trash, like our education system. Index fund sucks? Index fund's great. Oh, well, you don't have money to start the work? Well, that sounds like a bootstrapping problem. I don't know how to fix that. That's, you have to be born into money. No, you don't have to be born into money. That's fucking bullshit, man. I don't know where you're from, but this is America. And America is the greatest land. It's the land of opportunity. And there's so much opportunity. You can, like, pick up a rock in America, and there's opportunity underneath it, probably. I don't know, man. Dig into time series model. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the trick to getting rich is, okay, step 1, find somebody who has money. Step 2, convince them to give you that money. But don't do this in a scummy way. Don't like be a creep about it. You know what I mean? I mean, you could probably talk about the same 2 steps to getting laid, but, you know, like, don't be a creep about it, man. Like, don't be, like, sketchy about, like, how you make your money. Make your money, like, an honest way, you know? Oh, yo, I do love Taylor Swift. That's right. I do love Taylor Swift. I don't know, though. I don't think I'd actually really get along with Taylor Swift. Yeah, we should commit this. This is a pretty good code I wrote this morning. Is that? Alright, we have a local window again. Fixed up that. We use add ones. We do the triangulation in global frame. We have a commented out check for Parallax. Cool. Change. Triangulation. What's my comment about the lips of Selena Gomez? I don't know that much about Selena Gomez, guys. I just know that the Come and Get It Na 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 song was about Justin Bieber being afraid to lose his virginity. What's Mac do I have? Like, what's like the most expensive MacBook Pro you can buy at the store? Not like special order, because that's too much, but like go to the store, like give me the highest end MacBook Pro that you guys sell. Because I'm rich, and you should aspire to be rich, and you should aspire to make money, because let me tell you something. If you're making money, you're contributing in a positive way to society. And that's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about. Doing services and goods for your fellow man. Doing services and goods for your fellow man. How much do I like Trump? We're not going to talk about Trump, guys. No politics. Stay out of politics, bros. Politics is the mind killer, you know? Let me tell you something. Like, every time people read these, like, political articles, and they're like, oh my god, this is happening, or this is happening. I'm like, I don't give a shit, man. Though I am excited about peace with North Korea, because we love peace. Peace is great. We could be friends. I'd like to go see North Korea. Like, I kind of want to be one of those, like, I don't know. Like, I have a friend who went. I'd kind of like to be one of those people like goes like maybe right when it like collapses. Yeah, the Bill Gates. I mean, yeah, it's right. You know, God. You know what I didn't like that Bill Gates said though? Taxing robots. That is dumb as fuck. Bill Gates calls for robot tax. No. That is so dumb. I don't like taxes. But not in a political way. You know, like, I'm not going to, like, campaign about it. I'm just going to, like, mildly complain while I pay my taxes. Because that's what you do in America. You know, they say that there's 2 things in life you can't avoid. Taxes and death. And I'm okay with paying taxes. I would like to avoid the, the death, though. I think maybe if we all work hard, we can avoid that. Good. So this is good that this works. Because it didn't work before when I did it in a global frame. But it was because of the... What do I think about police in New Jersey? They attacked a woman. I don't know, man. That sounds like politics. I don't know. You have to also ask the question of where did you hear that from? Did you see it in person? Like, if you saw it in person, then yeah, I trust you. It's probably pretty fucked up, but like... time series model is 2 steps to get laid. No. Getting laid is like getting money. Convince someone, you find someone who has that, and then you convince them in a positive way, no coercion, to share it with you, right? That's the same thing with money. It's all the same shit, bros. What do you think about break Bitcoin code and be rich? Is that a positive impact on society? That's the question you have to ask yourself. It's not just like, if you just like be rich and you're a dick, don't do that. Be rich and have a positive impact on society. Positive impact on society. Alright, what up, bros? Alright, so look at how good that looks until like it doesn't look good anymore. See, when you view it from this angle, it doesn't look as good. What is all this shit that shows up? All this like speckle. Does the rotation one work? I feel like that one doesn't work at all. It worked a little bit. If I had the parallax check in, it'll work. Ooh, it's kind of better with the parallax check. Well, okay, so part of the problem, too, is we got rid of the kinematic model. We have this or true in here. But then we just get this kind of behavior, which this actually is not the ground truth for the thing as far as I can tell. Yeah, like, look, and it just keeps rotating that way. So the kinematic model is crap. Oh, no. It's always other individuals. There's only individuals, bros. All we have is individuals in the world. Everybody, let me tell you something. You're born an individual. You'll die an individual. And whenever people try to talk about how it's for the common good, like, oh, do it for the common good. I mean, that's just their way of saying me, but they're trying to be more, like, politically correct about it, right? Like you should fund this project for the people. And then like you look at the person who's saying that and you're like, wait, but isn't that like your project? Aren't you gonna like make a lot of money? No, it's for the people. Don't do that. Don't be one of those people. Be like, yes, it's for me and I will get rich, but you will benefit as well. And then everybody wins, right? Like don't be one of those, like, you know what I'm saying? We can talk about Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a bro, man. We love Elon Musk. Elon Musk is doing so much good for society. Elon Musk is going to get me into space, man. Now, let me tell you about space. Look, I love space, but, like, I don't want to go to space until it's nice. But what's great is there's all these people in the world who want to go to space even when it's not nice, and they're going to make space nice, and then I'll go to space when it's nice. Am I a better programmer than Elon Musk? Yeah, probably now. Okay, so the optimizer just messes everything up there. Default 11, great. Why does it do that? Space have different gravity. I've heard this, yeah. Better watch out for space gravity. Why is this segfaulting? What segfaults? I don't understand. Are there nans going into the optimizer? Oh, if there are nans going into the optimizer, no nans. So what's segfaulting? I don't understand. Okay, yeah, I know it quit unexpectedly. I know you're sad about that. Oh, I don't even have GDB on this computer. I only have LLDB. Ugh. Make space nicer again. That's what I'm talking about, man. I want to go to, like, man, the Intercontinental, space. Ritz-Carlton, space. Mandarin Oriental, space. I want to go there, right? Mandarin Oriental, space. But don't be poor, because if you're poor, they won't let you go to the Mandarin Oriental space. Gotta be rich. Look at this point. Look, it's so far away. Look how far away that point is. It's so far away. That point's practically... Look at this point. This point's practically in space. I think about quantum. I think it's full of scammers, man. I don't know. I think that P equals BQP. P equals BQP. Now, I'm sure someone's going to link me to the blog post showing me that isn't right. Oh, I know why it's segfaulting. Oh, that's a stupid reason. It segfaults when it can't move any frames for some reason. Like, the problem is when you have almost purely rotational movement of a camera, you don't really get you don't get depth information of the points, so you can't make a good map. I want to eat rice on Mars. That's what I'm talking about. They gotta make a rice shop on Mars first, though, because I don't want to grow my own rice. That sounds hard. What's my comment about NASA versus SpaceX? What do you mean? Why is it versus, bro? Anyone who wants to go to space is cool. NASA can go to space. SpaceX can go to space. You know what's really cool about space? It's really big. There's plenty of room in space for everybody. And maybe we don't have to, like, be dicks and, like, fight over space. Maybe we could just be like, you could have this space and I could have this space, and damn, there's so much space. I would love to see humanity colonize all of space. Imagine just all of space. Imagine there's, like, space McDonald's, man. When are they going to build the first McDonald's in another galaxy? Why don't I get many simpler videos that serve as a test case instead of just watching this one all the time? Yeah, I mean, that's kind of sensible. I should probably do that. I should probably get more test cases. Well, so a few things I want to do. Use the alt optimizer. Is the alt optimizer better? It's not better. It's the same shit. Yeah, we could get many simpler videos. I mean, that's okay. So that's one direction we go in. This is weed talk. Guys, I didn't smoke today. Is there some way you could get a dot product to map? I don't know what that is. So part of the problem with other videos, well, there's other Freiberg videos. Let's download another Freiberg video. This one looks cool. Wow, look at this. Efficient online surface correction for large... Wow. That looks pretty nice. So they're using depth info, though. Okay, so those are for testing and debugging. Floor. Desk. Desk 2. Room. Ooh, room. That sounds good. Let's get room. Room. Why call she, he? No. There's only going to be beautiful women on Mars. That's what they promised me, man. Have you ever read any B comic about space? That's right. No, I don't know about that, man. I think there's better things to do on Mars, to be honest. Like eat rice. Alright, this is downloading. You guys can't see it download because I'm covering it. What's FR1 and FR2? I don't even know. Oh, this is a rolling shutter camera? What a scam. This is rolling shutter camera? Let's see what like a LSD SLAM data set. You know what? I can actually, they talk about this in the SLAM paper, don't they? Like what data sets they tested on? Alright, so this is Kitty. They tested a lot on Kitty. Which kitty is this? Because some of the kitties are better than other kitties. And they're also doing loop closure, which I'm not writing loop closure. They didn't use room. I didn't see them use room. Look at that accuracy, though. They use desk. You know what? Let's just write a proper... What? No. did this in one of my previous, here we go. Yeah, oh man, you know, we should track, I think my APM is kind of low, man. We should get my APM up, you know? Let's copy and paste this and just we'll stick it in the parse ground truth. Ground truth timings.txt. Yeah, because that's rgb.txt. List index out of range, I need to put in what we save it as too. Now we have room. Let's see what room looks like. Room! Oh, room looks nice. Except why is my slam so crappy? I think it would make like a nice map. Looks like shit. And we're getting troll mod failures. Oh, why is my slam so crappy? These points are crappy. Okay, that's arguably less crappy. Wow. But it's still not, it's not crispy. Okay, so one of the things that OrbSlam is doing, did I do the mouse on Tmux? I don't think I used the mouse. Ew, that's gross. One of the things OrbSlam does that I'm not doing is OrbSlam uses keyframes. I am putting every frame into the optimizer. Which, I mean, you think like more information's better, right? But that might not necessarily be true. Well, that's a pretty nice map. What do bros think? Is that a nice map? Let's get rid of the ground truth. Let's see how crappy it is now. So we're not using that constant velocity model. We're using crappy. Ugh, see, now it's like messed up. Oh no, we got an infinite jack. Hate that infinite jack. Yeah, so the problem is right now that it always assumes motion, because that's how the... I mean, what we could do is we could rescale it. So let's say, yeah, hang on. Get initial positions from fundamental matrix. If frame ID greater than 5, what we can do is we can get the velocity here. Then we can say velocity use kinematic model for velocity. Well, so velocity right now is like a crazy like pose-like thing, but hang on. No, so that's wrong. That is now going to print out, yeah, so you see that's like a velocity, so we can actually scale it based on that. Magnitude equals np.linkAverage.norm velocity, right? And now we can say f1.pose sub 3 divided by equals magnitude. No, wait, do we want to divide by magnitude or multiply by magnitude? We want to multiply by magnitude. Ah, that's a little better, right? Now it stops. All right, good. It doesn't bug out as much now. Up, up. No. Okay, well, it just goes crazy now because magnitude goes crazy, but it shouldn't. Damn it, it feeds back on itself. No. Okay, this was a crappy idea. Don't do this. Stupid OrbSlam actually just uses a kinematic model like this, and it works. When I use a kinematic model, I end up with this. No. Whole mods. Yeah, so if it loses translation, it doesn't recover translation. This is a problem in OrbSlam as well. Money is kind of dirty, that's true. I wouldn't lick a money. The problem with the fundamental matrix, though, is like it doesn't scale the... If you don't have a translation component that's very large, it doesn't scale it well. Well, it survived longer now. Look at that OpenCV book. Ooh, that looks nice. It's a crispy part of the map. Wonder how it jumped to over there. That's not what it's doing at all. Okay, now it's like broken. Why is it so crappy? This part of the map's kind of nice. Stop being crappy. Okay. What? Dude, you don't have to be famous. Fuck that. Just go do something. Gotta get that discipline up. That's true. You do need discipline in life. Okay, well that didn't work. God, why is OrbSlam so much better? Actually, I've never actually seen OpenSlam run on room, so maybe it doesn't work. This is with ground truth. Having ground truth helps it. It doesn't troll mod like crazy anymore. Those are all wrong. Oh, noise from that light. Ooh, so much peace. Like, my map doesn't look crispy. You know what else? Well, no, I can't really do that. We do run the pose optimizer at every frame, right? Oh no, we don't, because we have ground truth for pose, so we're just sticking it in. It keeps jumping to there. So that's where the real pose is. Fix yourself, Slam. I did something. Look at that, bro. Look at that, bro. Yeah, stand still, bro. If you're a moving object, you're bad. Look at that, bro. Stand still. He's famous. He's in Freiburg. Oh my god. We literally passed right by a white wall. That's unusable. I guess that's why nobody succeeds at room. Nobody uses room. Download one more that OpenSlam uses. Desk and floor. Let's download desk. Desk. So there's also depth information we could potentially use, but that's kind of cheating. And notice how they don't use, so notice how they only use XYZ. They don't use rotation. because I don't think it can do it. We know OrbSlam succeeds at floor and desk and XYZ. Okay. Desk. See how desk looks. With ground truth. Okay, like, but even like this is all messed up. Like, this is the same. This is ghosting. It's the same thing twice, right? Those points are all garbage. Okay, we know OrbSlam does almost perfectly on desk. But the real problem is because of my crappy. Do we need keyframes? Is that the problem? OrbSlam talks briefly about why they use keyframes. Blah, 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 blah. Bundle, adjustment. I don't care about real time. SLAM was initially every frame is processed, trying to estimate the map feature location. Yeah, okay. So this, the accumulation of linearization errors. I don't really understand what that means, because that would involve like math. But like, I've heard this same crap with Kalman filters too. Right. I mean, this is a great video to test on. Like, you can really test almost everything in this video. But let's try this. So let me try 1/4 of the frames. What? Oh god. Right equals true. And no. Fine. So that's just doing it with less frames. It actually seems to kind of work better. Like, look at the map is crispier. I don't know, well, that just messed up, but like, you can't see what? Oh, you can't see, oh, you can't read the text? Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I think that's today's work on SLAM. Tomorrow, to do. Investigate if we need keyframes. Tomorrow. But yeah, so that's what we will do tomorrow. The idea of keyframes is instead of putting every frame in the optimizer, you only put some in the optimizer. There's linearization errors, I think, is what's happening now. And I think that's why WarpSlam's a lot better than us still. So we will look into that tomorrow. I'll see you Twitchies tomorrow. It is 9 in the morning. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Vietnam. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. That's it. All right. See y'all later.